teams in the nation set to square off and see who has the upper hand, at least for the moment. A top 10 in-conference showdown awaits. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Grab in the backfield. It's Horton.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Now on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Under fire. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
One thing you know about this defense,
Press down on the right
pass
foot.
rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the 2nd play of the game.
Defense playing a bail technique. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes a grab deep. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
To the air on 1st down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
Going downfield for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just...
He's going for it all. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a 1st down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the 1st time. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he grabs it. Got to get to the marker. And he can't get there. Tackled short. Throw, catch, but not the 1st down.
I know how to
Everybody loves a fake fun until it doesn't work. And how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down. And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Yeah, and that was tough on the BB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for you.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the fly motion. Still on his feet at the 25. Oh, out of space. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? He'll take it himself. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger, McFarland, Marcus Spears-like in their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback, and they got so many guys that we could name like Spears that you just mentioned, like Booger in the past that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Cuevas. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Alabama facing 4th down as we open play here in the 2nd quarter. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, 1st down and more. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corner.
Into the end zone he goes. Alabama! If you're able to move the ball on a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And it's no good, and they're still down by one. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in the score on that last drive. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Hold up, this crack.
Quarterback.
This
Back to pass, it's Nussmeier. Shoots it to the left. The defense is wide open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They got it down to the 21. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you get him before it gets going. Once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
LSU right back to the line. Tight end finds a soft spot. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Durham. Touchdown, LSU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
They're like, damn, boy, you got some whole flow. You want some different shit. I was going to be in my nerves and the different bit. I don't know what the time out to be stepping into certain shit. Oh, yeah, I'm finna pop my shit. You can hear it. This shit me out of the day. I'm going to live for me to go. Fuck, I could have taken out off the road. Yo, I'm going to push up the road. Into the pedal. And then see, I'm on motion. This shit getting old. My first show.
And here's the return.
Somebody else that can help that. I'm really stepping into the let's go.
You just can't plug back into the end zone like that. It's going to be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused. You get lost in explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coaching says that they will take the penalty.
It's a bad she can pretend she's
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Durham.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility for play the first option, play the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in, exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Not what they had in mind to start this
into the
drive.
game.
Here
If
comes
you
second
want to
and
and say
13.
you can't get it, you
Might be
come on,
changing the route.
it's pretty great.
Back
You
to
want to take some
throw. It's
mix and
Nussmeier.
you can come in with the book and you can tell them.
And the defense makes it away. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is how you start a drive. Beat the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third. Yeah, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together.
He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the catch. Converts on fourth down. Is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a reverse. And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gets the back moving. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Okay, stay in this lane. Okay. That's what I'm shot for.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look.
Right now, I'm on a trick on the weekend.
On the snap, it's Durham.
Got the
first down and more. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for the play.
In halftime, in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. You know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line. Let these guys take this game.
A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you'll see it here again in the third
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the ground to try to move the chain. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it.
And you see those sticks and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down play. The defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something.
Touchdown, Tiger! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And nobody's been able to hold that Tiger as LSU builds its lead over Alabama.
And listen, both these teams knew coming into this one that the more physical team was going to get it done, David, and that's been the Tigers, right? On both sides of the ball. They have been dominating this game.
And putting up points, too. When LSU gets their offense going, they are so hard to beat. Rivalry game, regular game, whatever it is, this offense is cooking.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They'll run the screen. Turning it on. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around. He was able to get the ball. The D-line have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Looks like Alabama will pick up the 1st down. So they put the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Unloads to the right out. Wide open downfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got an open man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that.
What? Why you jump?
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Wildcat looked good much. Picked up a few on that one.
Okay, let's rock and roll. Damn, nigga, broke sitting out of throat. Now I'm on G, don't want to go. Put a being out of throat. If it falls over the game, no. When I know, they go, but they wait.
Lanes to run through. Nice job just run altogether.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
You take my phone, talking breathing. Take on the speed, she'll never see me. Better put on the TV. I was such a teenager, the bad guy breaking your shit. A young wild nigga on a rush to get rich. Mama look at your son, never quit coming this. From to another teaching centers to the 4th place. Baby girl, go home, I'm gonna call you when I'm in. You don't wanna be here when the cameras get the flashing. 2022, Michael Jordan.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free. 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
He slings it deep to the left. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter.
And let's hold for just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Throwing on the run.
There's no way he didn't jump up so bad. That's good. He just sat there.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend. Throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. That'll elevate some sideline blood pressure. You just took the lead, and now you're giving away field position by kicking it out of bounds. Tight end now in motion.
Bro,
3 yards out of that. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And then I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Get to the quarterback, he throws an inaccurate pass, gets back as he throws the football, gets chasing by the defense.
He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. This defense is going to have to sell out, stop the run, and try to get the ball back one last time. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. pass. Under fire.
I'm putting it on.
Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knocked him down at the 41.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. And has this offensive business.
I'm almost the first time here. Go 10. One 50 minutes, and he likes it in the paramedic. On the pro game, sometimes we right, like pro game, but on the series, cool like this.
And the Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go ground. And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
They
run the reverse. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining.
The defense has to be careful. When you have receivers with the speed that guy has, you really need to play with good eye discipline and know where the ball is at all times. Because if he outflanks you, he can take it to the distance.
Through the defender. They'll make the stop, but that works out. Guys, and they should be able to nail this one out.
Jeans on.
Trying to get the ball
Can't
to
get
the
you
running
left,
back.
be
He's
long.
done a
You're
good job
probably
tossing
going
it
to
on the
keep the
perimeter.
way speed on.
You need
And
to
you
set
might
the
get
edge.
that kind
You
of
got to do a
work.
good
Go
job.
down.
And then you need perimeter working out.
Oh,
Do a
yeah.
good job. Hold your own. Nice positive running. Nice positive toss.
A show both of these teams put on today. A couple of outstanding squads. Contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle.